А кого ты видишь фаворитом в бою Ислама Макхачева против Джека Де Мадалина? Да.
Я вижу фаворита Ислама
За счет...
за счет борьбы и контроля, удушающих. Ислам, я думаю, что
Согласен с тем, что у Топурии лучший бокс на данный момент, как минимум в UFC. Вот.
однозначно. А вот Мадалена хороший бокс тоже.
Арман,
Кто-то из них.
Либо Топурия, либо
Либо
Мадалин.
Топурия, либо Мадален. Но Мадален мне даже больше понравился. Топурия просто бьет тяжелее и пропускает больше. Мадалена потехничнее бьет именно настолько.
Арман, а вот знаешь, сейчас бытует мнение, что несмотря на то, что Ислам Макхачев переходит в категорию выше, бой с Маддаленой это более легкий вариант, чем поединок с Топурией. Вот согласен ли ты с этим мнением или нет?
Нет, не согласен. Это будет тоже тяжелый бой. С Мадаланом будет тяжелее, чем с Топурией.
Islam Makhachev is being accused of ducking Ilia Topuria. The UFC lightweight champ's legacy is under fire. But out of nowhere, his own lightweight rival Arman Tsarukyan just stepped in and defended him. Is Islam dodging danger, or is the Topuria fight just a distraction from something bigger?
What are your thoughts on Ilia Topuria and Ilia Topuria as a fighter? How do you feel about just the overall fight?
É uma grande luta. Ele é um grande lutador, mas eu não preciso provar mais nada pra ninguém de quem eu sou, o que eu já fiz dentro do cage. Essa outra chegou na oportunidade gigantesca. Eu vou nocautear esse cara. Essa é ela.
Who's gonna knock this guy out?
Ilia Topuria wants smoke. He's undefeated, cocky. And after knocking out Volkanovski, he set his sights on the lightweight division. He's now headlining UFC 317 in a vacant title fight against Charles Oliveira. But fans are asking one question. Why isn't Islam Makhachev in that fight? The accusations are flying. Islam's ducking. Islam's protecting the belt. Some fans even said the UFC is helping him dodge danger, but not everyone agrees. Just days ago, Arman Tsarukyan, the same man who was supposed to fight Islam, did the unthinkable. He defended the champ. Just days ago, Arman Tsarukyan, the same man who was supposed to fight Islam, did the unthinkable. He defended the champ. Arman says, "No, I don't agree. Della Maddalena is going to be a harder fight than Topuria." Wait, what Arman says, Islam is chasing the toughest fight. Della Maddalena has elite boxing, and Islam will need to wrestle perfectly to survive Islam. Makhachev wants to move UP to fight welterweight champ, Jack Della Maddalena. That's a massive leap and a dangerous one. Della Maddalena isn't just a power puncher, he's a sniper. And according to Arman, Topuria might be more aggressive, but Della is more technical. Arman says Topuria hits harder, but Jack's striking IQ is better. But let's not forget, Arman Tsarukyan himself has taken heat for ducking Makhachev earlier this year. A last-minute injury took him out of UFC 311. Fans turned on him hard, and now Arman says, "The doctor didn't tell the full story. I didn't duck, but I lost fans." Now he's trying to rebuild. He says he'll play backup for two upcoming fights, UFC 317 Topuria versus Oliveira, UFC 318 Poirier versus Holloway 3. Arman says I'll be ready for both. I'll step in if needed.
Can Ilia catch him? And he's stoic till that happens, you know what I mean? He is on task and he doesn't, you know what I mean? He'll go, even if things aren't working, he's still going to try and fight it. So I think Islam's going to be a tough matchup for him because Islam can be quite defensive and safe. I think he's going to know he needs to play it safe with Ilia because he knows Ilia's going to have that puncher's chance. Then later rounds, you know, it's going to be very difficult for Ilia. Ilia can, if he puts hands on anyone, like if he traps them, you know, gets them where they don't want to be and lands a nice big shot, it's going to be game over. You know, I mean, he can knock out anyone, even in the lightweight division.
Here's where it gets wild. Islam. Makhachev has 4 title defenses, finished legends, dominated almost every round. But now people are questioning his legacy over one fight? Does one skipped opponent cancel everything he's done? Or are fans just thirsty for blood? Arman says Islam is not scared. He's going for history. 2 belts. That's not ducking, that's legacy.
They said that Islam Makhachev would get the title shot up at 170 if you won this belt tonight. What do you think about that?
I think it's a beautiful challenge. You know, he's pound for pound #1. I'm going to get him back for Volk.
Here's the situation. Islam is moving up. Topuria is coming up. Arman is lurking, ready to jump into any fight. The lightweight division is on fire. So, what do you think? Did Islam duck Topuria? Is Arman just covering his own back? Or is this all a giant misdirection? Drop your thoughts in the comments, smash that like button, and subscribe for more real MMA drama. Because in 2025, the lightweight crown may not stay on one head for long.
If John Jones walked away right now, could he? In terms of legacy, all the great thing he's done, the youngest champion, couple of divisions, could he walk away right now and be just as intact? Does he need Tom Aspinall? What is it that would be added to John's mountaintop if he beat Tom Aspinall? Time would only tell, and it would tell a very different tale. I mean, for example, if John walks away, in the short term, he's walking, he's a chicken, he was gonna lose anyway, that is inevitably going to happen. But if Tom's very first opponent is Ciryl Gane, John went through Ciryl like a hot knife through butter. But meanwhile, if Ciryl and Tom was to go out and really battle, regardless of outcome, but really put on a close back and forth, that is where you would be forced, even if you were one of the yellow bella he's a coward crowd, to admit, wow, that John Jones, he sure was good.
The UFC interim heavyweight champ just called out John Jones and didn't pull a single punch.
Feels like you're training for something, but obviously it don't seem like you can, get the guy to fight. Tom, we're getting straight to it. I mean, what are we waiting for? It sounds to me, recently I saw an interview where it said you and John are aligned and you guys have decided together to allow for the UFC to tell you what you're doing. Is that true?
Nah, man, John's retired. What are we talking about, guys?